You're listening to Healthy Living with Eric.su podcast, episode 133. It's back. Now called Eric.su Mastermind 2.0, it will be offered starting October 10th, 2016. Over 8 weeks, you will get Eric's proven health and wellness strategies to help you get your health back and achieve your fitness goals. Join in with other highly motivated people as we all support and inspire one another. Visit www.eric.su.com/mastermind for all the details. Are you a first-time listener? Hey, welcome. My team and I hope you enjoy this episode. If you are a long-time listener, we thank you for your continued support. Do us a favor and share this podcast with all your friends because they deserve this amazing content as well. Okay, now on to the good stuff you all have been waiting for.
Health tips, wellness advice. No hype. Welcome to Healthy Living with Eric.su, the show that inspires, motivates, and educates you towards your healthiest life. And now your host, Eric.su.
Hello, Healthy Living friends. Eric.su here. Today's episode comes from Facebook Live. Yes, Facebook Live. If you didn't know, you can be live with Eric on Facebook and interact with him every Friday at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Just visit www.facebook.com/EricWSu Trainer. You will get health tips and wellness advice without the hype. So share these episodes, invite your friends to listen, and leave a comment or two. Now on to the show. I just wanted to say thank you for joining me today, and today's a special one because today is about how to get unstuck from a health rut. And sometimes people call that plateaus. But before I get into all that, let me just give you some announcements. I will be doing some boot camps on Monday and Wednesdays at 6 p.m. at Benson Park. Second, I will be doing a core workshop at Ackerman Sports and Fitness Center in Glen Ellen. That will be in September. Look out for those dates in the notes. I'll put it in the comments. I'll also be in Glendale Heights doing a how-to fast about how to make smoothies, healthy living. That's also, I believe, in September. If not, just check the notes. And then I will be offering 30-minute free strategy coaching sessions. All you have to do is go onto my website, and fill out the form, and we'll get in touch. So those are the quick announcements. Again, so today I just wanted to give you guys some tips about how to get unstuck. Earlier this week I was working with a few people and talked to a few people about their routine. So basically what's happening with these people is that their workouts were, I would just say, not working for them. And so they basically were at the same weight or possibly gaining weight. They didn't feel good. Their joints were hurting. Basically, it was problematic, right? So they weren't sure what to do and how to break through, so that they could get the results they want. Let me check something here real quick. If you guys are commenting or are getting on, let me just double check here. All right. So what we're trying to do here, for most people, at least in my opinion, is to get them to think differently, to have a new plan, if you will. And so today I just wanted to go over 3 ways that people can get unstuck from a health rut. So let's just dive right into it. And if you have any questions after you listen to this, please comment, ask me questions. I'll get back to you to clarify. So let's dive right into it. The first area I always talk about is your awareness. And a lot of these people that I spoke to, they were aware. The idea that they understood where they were, but they were unsure how to move forward to create this new plan achieve the results they want. So awareness, and a lot of times people will use the idea of pain or some type of issue to make themselves aware of what's going on. So what we're trying to do is basically focus in on what they are doing and how they are doing it. And so being aware of the weight, being aware of how their clothes are fitting, being aware of how their body is functioning is very key. The second area is taking measurement. Taking measurements means, know your shape, your waist size, know your hip size. Your scale weight is pretty important to have a starting point, a benchmark. So getting those measurements are very, very important. Some people are actually afraid of getting on the scale due to the shock or due to the feelings that come up when seeing that number. What I tell people is, it is the starting point, and so we all need one. So, and it only can improve, right? And it can only get better than where it is. So get on that scale. Perhaps get someone to jot it down. If you don't want to see it, I've had clients who just absolutely didn't want to see it, and over time they just were curious, and so they came to a realization that it was more important to them to know, so that they have, whether it be fuel for motivation or just knowing where they are in the state that they are in. So having the awareness is really key, and having those measurements are very important. You can take physical measurements as well, how many push-ups you can do, how many squats you can do, how many crunches you can do, some basic ones, just to give yourself a strength starting point. And then you can do some cardio tests as well. You can do a 3-minute step test, you can do a walk test, you can do several things to just see how your cardiovascular system is doing. And take note of those things, because ultimately what we want to be able to do is see progress. Progress is where you are starting from point A, and point B is your improvement, or maybe you're not improving, so then basically you can readjust what you're doing. So taking those measurements, very, very key. All right. The second way, I love talking about this one, and it's basically called creating your vision. So I think that some of us are losing the fact that there is a better future, and that we can create that future by focusing in on little things to get there. Some of us could be afraid of what the future can hold, but creating that vision is very powerful. One thing that I do advocate is that we want to be pulled versus pushed. I think pushing things can be difficult. However, pulling yourself in one direction can be very easy. So and very powerful at the same time. So how do you create this vision? Get inspiration from others. You could just picture that image of who you want to be as well to create this vision. And this vision should be as specific as possible, by the way. There isn't no just about, or there is no maybes. There is absolute crystal clear visions that you want to create. Someone told me the other day they just want to feel great. They want to lose some weight. And I was like, okay, so that's a great general, but what is it that you want to get to? What range perhaps you want to get to? And then feel good about that range if it's a weight issue. So create that vision. Use colors, use sounds, use anything that you can think of to create that vision. And it doesn't have to be a big one. It can be a small one. And just continue creating that vision so that you're being pulled towards that outcome. I think that's really key. I'm just going to leave it at that, but it's very powerful. If you can create a vision, then you can create your future. All right. basically this topic right here, there's a lot to say about this because standards and beliefs are very, very powerful as well, in addition to creating your vision. For example, what is a standard? For me, a standard would be drinking no pop, no sodas, no carbonated drinks into my system. The reason being is my belief is strong that there is no benefits in drinking any of the sugary pops and drinks that exist. So my standard is fairly high in regards to that. And then there's no smoking as well, and everyone understands that, I think. But smoking is another thing for me. So what is your standards? What is your fitness standards? What is your eating standards? What are those standards that you can establish? Okay. Now it does come down to how you are believing certain things as well. You know, certain people will believe that eating fat makes you fat, right? So what you believe also will shape your standards. By the way, eating fat doesn't make you fat. There's good fats out there, and so therefore you can certainly eat fats. So let's not be afraid of those. But your beliefs are very powerful because they do shape how you think. You know, if you believe that drinking water is not good for you, then you probably won't drink water, or you know, whatever that may be. The belief is going to shape your standards. Set those standards high so that you have something to reach for, something that will pull you. Not so much that it will push you, but something that will pull you. Fitness standards, eating standards, they all go hand in hand because both of those two pieces are really important in the big scheme of things. So in summary, I just wanted to say that, you know, creating or having awareness and taking your measurements to establish your baseline is so key. Secondly, you want to create your vision. Create that vision so that you know where you want to go. You can't hit a target if you don't know where it is. And second and third, just creating that standard, the new belief systems, so that whatever you do, whatever action you take will move you forward towards that end result. And so let's make sure that we establish these 3 steps. If you want more information about all this stuff, definitely connect with me. I will be doing more Facebook Lives next Friday, every Friday at 9:30 Central Standard Time. If there's questions that you have, go ahead and comment. I definitely will get back to you. You know, every week is another week for you to make a change. So make that happen and do your best. I do podcasts as well, so if you want to continue connecting with me or listening to other experts in the health and wellness industry, you can go ahead and visit my website, www.eric.su.com, to listen to my 100 plus episodes. So you can spend hours on there, but 100 plus episodes. I've been really trying to get some good guests, great guests, and I know that you will like that. So listen to some of my podcasts. You know, share this information with your friends. Invite them to hear this information and comment. I appreciate those comments, good or bad. I'm always looking to improve. So share this with your friends, invite them, and comment below. All right, it's almost 9:45. I will leave you guys today, and as I always say, stay active and be safe. Thanks for listening, and see you next week.
Thank you so much for joining us today on Healthy Living with Eric Su. Head over to eric.su.com for full recaps of every show in Eric's Health and Wellness blog. Your healthy living life is waiting for you, so stay active and be safe.